that I've got the cards. 2024 is going to become a thing of the past. I'm so proud of what has been done in 2024, but as soon as 12 hits, it's going to be 2025. It's going to be a brand new year. And with that new year comes new goals. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be going over our goals for 2025, what we want to achieve, what we want to get out of it. And in a year's time, when we look back at this video, we will be like, you know what? We set our goals and we achieved them, and maybe some of them we blew past them. So let's go over them. So the first goal of 2025 for me personally is going to be this YouTube channel. I want to grow this YouTube channel to at least 50,000 subscribers. Now that is a big ask. That is what, like 5 times what we got this year, but we only got that in like 6 months. So hopefully we can take that momentum by hitting 10K by the end of this year and carry it on into next year and just go with it. Just keep going and try our hardest. At the end of the day, it's a big one. It's a big goal, but it's something that I think I can do. And hopefully when I'm watching this back in a year's time, we've done it. So one of the main Pokemon goals of mine for next year is going to be trying to complete some sets that need completing. We definitely need to get our Moonbreon PSA 10, which is going to be probably the biggest ball ache to get, because I want to try and find it in Japan and grade it. I want to get the best price possible for it. So that is going to be one of my main goals for next year. I don't want to rush into it and just buy it and spend like £2,000 and just do, just get it the easy way. I want to take my time with it. I want to go to Japan next year, like at least 2 or 3 times, and try and find it, either grade it myself or just find it for a price that I think, you know what, I'm happy to pay that. So as well as our Moonbreon collection goal that we need to just tick off to get our main sets finished, so Tag Team, Dream League and Eevee Heroes, we started other sets, and annoyingly I've gotten the gold star bug. What that means is these cards that we did grade earlier on this year have probably started us off on a slippery slope to want to collect the gold stars. To be honest, I think they are really good investment cards as well, but I also have goals to collect these cards. Now, here's the difference. You will see that that is a PSA 9, but that is a PSA 7. But this card is actually cleaner than this card in some ways. So my goal with this isn't to get all of them in PSA 9s, PSA 10s, whatever it might be. My goal is to get them from grades between 7 and 9 and as minty as I possibly can. So sometimes you might get like a 7, right, where like the edge is a little bit, got like a little bit of like something on it, but it's not noticeable. But the rest is perfect, the rest is clean. And that's what I want. I want cards where someone grabs the 7 or the 8 and goes, how is that not a 10? Do you know what I mean? Like something like that. That is my goal. So for these gold stars, I feel like I'm gonna probably try to find a lot of them raw, or obviously if I can find some in person for lower grades that I think, you know, actually the front is amazing. Yes, the back might have a little bit of something to it, but it doesn't matter because the front doesn't have any scratches and it looks perfect. That is the goal with the gold stars. As well as our gold stars that we did start. Oh God, I hate this, right? I think we're gonna need to start doing the E-Series cards. We've got our Mew and we've got our Gengar in PSA 9s. These cards, honestly, are so nice. And I love E-Series cards as it is. Sets like these two are probably going to be the 2 big sets that we try to complete. Now, I don't know for certain if I want to get all PSA 9s with the Expedition, or try to collect the big ones that I want in slabs maybe as that, and then get the rest in a binder. That is something that will be a work in progress for the new year. These 2 sets, definitely the gold stars will have to be slabbed, but these 2 I need to figure out with Expedition, because I really want to have these cards, like, I want to be able to touch them. Do you know what I mean? I want to be able to have them in my hand and stuff like that. So we're going to have to figure that one out. The more I'm talking about it, the more I'm trying to sway more towards the Expedition and any of the E-Series ones as raw cards, but trying to get them as minty as I can. And that brings me on to another goal for 2025, and that is going to be trying to do more binder collections. I got so caught up in grading cards, sending cards off for grading like years ago to like put them as PSA 10 sets and try and be as like perfect as possible. But I miss holding the cards and seeing them in a binder all together. And I think for 2025, that is definitely going to be something I do more, is binder sets. Like these cards, like I've got like a whole stack of like old back cards there that like I should put in a binder. That's why I've got them here ungraded. I want all of these. These are super minty. These are like most clean versions that I've got of the cards. I've just dropped them everywhere. They were minty. Anyway, so that is some of the main things that I want to do when it comes to collecting. Now, we're on to the big one. One of my next New Year's resolutions is going to be trying to build up a community where we can try and like create a space that is honestly fun for everyone who wants to be in the hobby. Honestly, I feel like there's so much just like monetary stuff in the hobby, right? It just makes everything a little bit messy. Now, obviously, we want to make money in the hobby. Obviously, we want to make a business out of this. But at the same time, I feel like there needs to be so much more community things happening. And it's something that I really, really want to try and like collaborate with a lot of people on. I feel like there's so many people in the hobby who would probably love to do this sort of thing, might not even have a platform and might not even care to have a platform, but want to get involved. And I want to be able to create a platform and create something where we can get so many people involved from different, you know, like different sort of like level collectors, people who have been in the hobby for over 10 years, or people who are just starting to come in, or people who have never done it before and trying to get them in, do fun games, fun community sort of projects, whatever it might be. So many things that we could do this year that could honestly involve so many people, bring new people into the community, and just honestly just have a laugh. So with that, it gets me super excited to like have these ideas in my head and at some point hopefully bring them to life. So that is one of the, you know, one of my big New Year's resolutions for next year, is trying to get like just community stuff done, trying to get stuff in the hobby to like all of us to just have fun, man. That is one of the biggest goals for me for the new year, is to have as much fun in the hobby as possible. Now, after me saying all of this, yes, the new year, I want to obviously bump up how much we're making when it comes to the hobby. Now, obviously we're saying all these things, but with those things, it takes money, it takes time as well to do it. Now, in order for me to be able to do these things, obviously I need to put a lot of money and time and also try and earn as much as I can to be able to offer these things. So, my last New Year's resolution is going to be trying to make as much as possible. I want to at least double my earnings, what we've done from 2024, and I want to be able to double them at least this year. I want to go hard on the streaming, I want to go hard on the buying and reselling, and I want to go hard on the content and trying to see what we can make. Now, the best in like the most ideal world for me would be if I can make enough money from monetizing my videos and then be able to use that money for it all. That would be the best thing ever. It doesn't, you know, take any money out of anyone else's pocket, and then it means that obviously I get to use this for other things and more content, and it just, yeah, it'd be amazing. But we don't live in this perfect world sometimes. Sometimes we do have to work for it. Sometimes we do have to sell to other people, buy from other people, whatever it might be. But that is not a big thing either. There's a lot of buts, but. I'm honestly so excited about 2025, and these things I know I can achieve. I know if I put my mind to it, I know if I try my hardest, I can get all of these things achieved. And I'm so excited to get them done. I can't wait for everyone to see sort of what I'm envisioning for things and where I can see everything going. If you can't already tell, I'm just really excited. I'm so excited just talking about these things, and hopefully you guys are as well. I want to know what your resolutions are, like your collection goals, like whether you want to start streaming next year, or maybe you want to just downsize your collection, whatever it is, put it in the comments for me. I really want to know what everyone else's sort of like ideas are for the new year, whether they've got goals for later on in the year, whether they think, you know what, I'm going to Japan, or I'm going, you know, like a different country, whether it be America or whatever it is, and I'm going to go and collect these cards. I'm going to try and find these cards or do whatever. And that is us. That is our New Year's resolutions. Now, I really really want to hear everyone else's New Year's resolutions in the comments. Like I said before, please put it down in there. I can't wait to read them. But guys, I'm excited. These goals will probably, change. There'll be different things that I change up or add in or whatever it might be. But I'm so ready to just take on the new year. And it's not even like I'm looking at it as a new year, new me sort of thing. It's more so I'm just excited to have that whole year now to really set some targets and some goals and achieve them. It's going to be amazing. I want you guys to be doing the same thing as well. I want you to be able to, achieve the things that you want to do as well. And hopefully we can go along this journey together. We can have some fun and we can all achieve our goals that we set for each other. And hopefully we can give you that motivation to do so. Thank you so much for watching this far along. Honestly, guys, I appreciate everything that you've done for me in the last year. It's been amazing. Honestly, like all the subscribers, all the people that have been getting in on the streams, it means a lot to me. So I just want to say, like, from this year, thank you so much. And I promise next year, I'm going to make it worth your while. I really will. I'll try my hardest. Right, guys, I'll see you on the next one.